The Brandon Peters Show may contain explicit language and detailed plot points. For more information on the show, stay tuned to the end of the episode. And now, here he is, Brandon.
Hello, everybody.
We're going to talk some random stuff.
Welcome to the live podcast stage at PopCon 20. Hello again. Thank you for coming. How are you? Not too bad, not too bad. Here for the whole weekend? Awesome. Thank you for stopping by. She comes to all my shows.
Oh, my
good,
gosh. The only one, though.
The one. The one.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right. Well, this is the live podcast stage. This is the kickoff show. This is where we talk about some things with PopCon over the weekend and some of the guests that are here for the weekend. It's a fun
Can't
thing. Just letting people know about stuff and things.
Yay.
And who's with me here?
My name is Meg. I am the director of marketing for Anime Crossroads. We are over in Plainfield. We are pretty much anime exclusive, but we welcome all. We're in February, so you have some time to save more money before the next convention.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, so I asked Meg to be up here with me so we could talk to some special guests for special things happening at PopCon, like the podcast stage, which there are podcasts all weekend long. The schedule is up here on the whiteboard in front of the stage. Catch one. The orange ones are my shows, and at my shows you can win prizes. Not this one, but tomorrow you can come be part of the podcast and win a prize. And Sunday for the very popular Poorly Described Movies, The Game with Chris Johnson of the Normies. We have cool prizes like plushies, Funko Pops, and things like that. So weird prizes Saturday. Well, weird prizes Saturday, cool prizes Sunday. All good. Check out some of the podcasts. But those aren't the only games that are being played at PopCon.
All right.
We have secret games happening at PopCon as well.
All right.
For our first guest. That's a segue. That's a good
segue.
segue. You like that?
Yeah, that was good.
That's
Smooth.
a good one.
It's like you know what you're doing up here.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Hello. Tell the people who you are.
Hi. Is it on?
It is on.
Okay.
Yep.
Skype
You gotta get
closer.
close.
Hi, I'm Anna. I run secret games for PopCon.
All right. And what are secret games for PopCon?
Well, if I told you, that'd get
gonna
away
say.
with secret, dude.
What was secret games last time at PopCon?
We've done a couple of things. We've done tic-tac-toe. We've done Connect 4. It's a bunch of childhood games, basically, where people compete to win a lifetime pass to PopCon.
Very cool. Very cool. And it's been going on for how long?
Since 2022.
2022. What was the first ever secret games game?
Simon Says.
Simon Says. Okay.
Oh, I'm so good at that game.
Yeah?
So good. Are
Simon
we still
Says
doing
champion?
Simon Says?
We've done it. We've recirculated it. Not this
Okay.
year, but we've recirculated it.
That's got to
So,
be
I
a
mean,
fun one.
Clearly, I can't really tell you what any of the games are because I would give it away.
It's a secret. Yeah.
But, you know.
Where are you guys at in here?
Oh, we are going to be at the main stage 2 upstairs from 1 to 3 on Saturday. And then Sunday, we'll be kind of roaming around. I can't really, it'll give away the game, so I can't really tell you where.
My
but
gosh.
we'll tell as soon as the third game's over with.
Is it too late to sign up?
No, they can sign up now.
If you're listening to this recording later, it is too late to sign
It
up.
is
I'm
too
just
late,
saying.
yeah.
But right now, if you're listening over the concourse, it's not too late. Where, if you want to sign up now, where do you got to go?
You got to go on the PopCon website and look up secret games, and then you can just sign up. Although, we do allow people to walk in, too, for the first game. So the first game starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
1 o'clock tomorrow. Very cool. Very cool. And how many people do we have so far lined up?
I have 40 people signed up right now.
Woo.
There was a whirlwind
awesome.
of signups in like the last 2 weeks.
Yes,
It was
went
like
crazy.
boom.
Okay.
But only one can be crowned Secret Games.
Yep, only
Lifetime
one can
champion.
move on and have a lifetime pass to PopCon. So.
Is there a cap to like how many people can join?
I would say probably over 100 maybe, but usually we don't have a cap just because we want everybody to sign up and try at least. So I'm hoping we're going to get more than 40 to 60. So
if you can hear this, go sign up for Secret Games.
And you could possibly win a lifetime pass to PopCon.
Lifetime
Oh my
pass.
gosh,
What is
that's legit.
Lifetime.
what was the last final secret game?
The last final.
The last one that you did. So we can talk about the past. We can't talk about the present.
It was
Still
darts.
Darts.
It was darts.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
the suction cup darts.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
wow.
the real darts like the dart players
No,
over there.
but we did have a very touching story actually last year.
Okay. Yes.
And it was very moving. The winner of last year wanted to actually give his pass to the second runner-up,
Oh my
first loser.
gosh.
the first loser.
There you go.
And everybody started
Became a winner.
crying.
Everybody cried, and they both actually got a lifetime pass because of that.
Oh,
it
look
was
at
the
that.
sweetest thing. Now, granted, I don't think everyone's going to get that for future reference.
So do you think there are
but-
people who make do you think some people who saw that last year will collaborate and be like, if we're the last two, you give me the prize? They
I
might.
mean, they
Super
might
Hunger Games style.
It is kind of
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
like
it's kind
it.
of dark,
Yeah.
but maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. That's
So is the lifetime badge winner here this year?
I saw both of them already.
Oh,
yeah.
that's amazing.
And
if
I've
you
seen
are
the future
them.
past too. I like future one, like the past ones. Sorry, can't talk. The past ones, I've seen them roaming around as well. So.
Wow, yeah.
It's exciting. I
Who
love.
doesn't
seeing
want
it.
a lifetime pass to PopCon?
No, you don't have to pay for anything. You just have to pay for whatever's in the vendor hall, whatever, everything else you want,
And literally all you got to do is play tic-tac-toe or
some
Simon
sort
Says.
of childhood game. You
I love
know.
that. Well, okay, so you're giving Hunger Games meets Squid Games.
It was based off of Squid Games, but no dying. Clearly.
No way, yeah, I love that part of it. So you're like Hunger Squids.
Hunger Squids. Yes.
I love it.
I
We
like
don't
the
do that
Hunger
at
Games
PopCon.
kind of add on
Yeah.
to that. That's a good idea. I should say that now.
Well, that last final moment of those two, I mean, that was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good reference, and I would
Oh, thank you.
completely agree.
I'm addicted to movies, so.
Me too.
very cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful
Thank you.
secret weekend.
Yes.
I'm.
All hush hush.
I'll just say I'm looking forward to it.
Me
and
too.
I hope you
Yeah.
are.
That is no secret how
That is no
excited we
secret.
are.
So yeah, sign up for Secret Games. It's not too late until tomorrow.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Secret Games. If you missed that, go sign up for PopCon Secret Games upstairs. Tons of fun stuff and a chance to win a lifetime badge to PopCon.
Look at you. I don't even have to talk. You got it for me. There you go.
Oh, sorry. Well, Brandon, this is how we met.
Right.
was
This is how we
podcasting.
met, was podcasting. That's true.
So you knew how much I talked, and you still asked
Right.
me to co-host.
Right. That's true.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's needed.
I'll count to 20 internally while you talk
Yeah.
about what's next.
The best. The best editing is when there's no space. You're like, oh, that's a good co-host. That's a good person to have.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Come have a seat.
Welcome,
Hello.
friends. You look awesome.
All right. So next up, so tonight at 7 p.m. in panel room 1 is the PopCon Podcast Awards, which I don't know if you know this, but I host that too.
And
So
didn't you? Isn't that crown a bit of a award that you're wearing right now?
it was made by Bree from PopCon for me.
That sounds
That
like
has
an
a
award.
working microphone at the top of it. She gave it to me in PopCon Louisville,
Yep,
and
much deserved.
she saw me yesterday and said, "Where's the crown?" I'm like, "It's hot in here. I'm not wearing a heavy crown on my head while I'm setting
He
things up."
says to the woman in a wig,
Yeah,
"I
No.
feel so bad for you."
yeah, shame. But it's at 7 p.m. and we have previous podcast award winner, the House of Branching Paths,
Ooh,
that are going to come tell us about their podcast and such, and their experience in the awards maybe too. So
awesome.
come
Welcome,
on up.
friends. Welcome, welcome.
Hello again.
Right, hi.
Hello.
Tell the folks your names, because it's going to be on a recording later. So
I'm Mark,
I'm Carol Ann.
and we are the co-producers and two of the performers and the writers and all that for the House of Branching Paths.
I thought you guys were going to go in sync when we are
Oh.
the House
No,
of
we're-
Branching Paths.
That is our thing normally, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you
I like
and you
it.
hail from St. Louis, right?
We
Or
do,
The
yes.
area, or okay.
Yeah, St. Louis area.
Okay.
So
What is the House of Branching Paths about?
So the House of Branching Paths is, at its core, a storytelling podcast. We adapt all kinds of literature. So we do classic stories that you know. We do fairy tales. We do poetry. We do fables. We do tall tales.
Mythology.
Yeah, Greek mythology. We got into a lot of Greek mythology last season. That was fun.
So do you guys do the voices and
We
the
do.
characters? Oh, I love it.
Yes.
We have local voice actors who are local to St. Louis that
Oh,
perform with
wonderful.
us. Everything has custom Foley work that we do in-house.
Wow.
And soundscapes that we build. And we've also created storytelling characters, and we invite you into the House of Branching Paths itself, where you sit around the fire as they whisk you away to these worlds that.
Because at our core, we're all theater people. We have
Oh,
a theater
I'm a theater
background.
kid as
so
No
yeah.
way.
So it's more like an interactive podcast. You're not just really sitting and listening. You can get
Yeah.
into the characters, and
Yes.
that's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
the-
next level.
We the listener is part of the story, so we reference them. We invite them into it. So.
Can you do one of your voices from it?
That was my next question too. Like,
You wanna-
yeah, give me a voice.
Welcome everyone to the House of Branching Paths. My name is Lady Morgana.
And
Yes,
I am
yes, I believe it.
Grandmaster Imris. I'm so glad you've come to join us.
One of my favorite voice actor tips, if you ever want to be a voice actor, a really easy one to do is you just plug your nose and then you can do really fun voices.
I love it. I love it.
And you both do like events and like live and things like that around St. Louis. What kind of things do you,
Yeah.
are they non-House of Branching Paths related, or just related to your love for theater? And
Well, with the House of Branching Paths, we did do our live staged reading last summer of Beauty and the Beast, but now we're actually happy to say that year long we've had library shows going on. So we go to our local library branch and we adapt stories for the kiddos,
Oh wow.
and we make those shows interactive in themselves. So we always have callbacks for the kids. We have props for them to follow
Oh my
along.
goodness.
Participation thing.
oh wow,
Yes.
okay.
And we're
Yeah.
there as Lady Morgana and Grandmaster Imris, our storytellers from the house.
Yeah, so we have put together our costumes, and we make sure that they're also welcome to the House of Branching Paths.
Yeah, I feel like you're making sure theater kids are part of the next generation. Like before they
absolutely.
even get a chance,
Definitely.
we're gonna make sure. I mean, that's what we do at these conventions too. It's
Yeah.
like dress up your kids; they'll learn.
Yes.
Keeping the
We're
libraries cool too.
Yeah,
That's
keeping
that's
the
awesome.
library's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're big supporters of the library and making sure people know the resources that are there and keeping it going, keeping
yeah.
people coming in the door.
I
Yeah.
remember one of my impact when I was a kid at the library. There was Amelia Bedelia, and like
Yes.
some
Love
woman
her.
came dressed as Amelia Bedelia and read the stories, and then talked with us afterwards all about it. And I thought it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I would
Yeah.
love that.
I still haven't cosplayed Amelia Bedelia yet,
I
but
don't think you should.
No, you don't
This
think?
is a family-friendly.
Is that a
convention. You're
challenge?
gonna-
Is that a
will
challenge?
ruin
Is that a
so many
challenge?
little girls.
We could do a House of Branching Paths show with guest artist Amelia Bedelia.
Amelia Bedelia.
I feel like Brandon's more of
It
like
would probably
a
turn into
Captain
some horrible Mrs.
Underpants or
Doubtfire
Dog
impression.
Man.
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah. Something more like that.
Right.
Mhm. Respectfully.
So with the podcast awards, like how did I know we're out there, so but how did you find out about the PopCon Podcast Awards when you did?
Really, I was looking at cons that had an active podcast branch to them,
Okay.
and looking for like ways to get our name out there, and it came up in my search results, and I think it took all of like 2 minutes to convince her that we needed to do this, and
Like, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, for sure.
so and we put in for it, and we had a whirlwind time last year, but it was great. We came in for the one day. We saw the con. We were there at the awards and holding hands as the as our category came up, and
We have a great video, like POV. I had my phone in my lap, and you can see the moment where they're like, "The House of Branching Paths," and we're like, "Yes!"
I love that.
I love the owner of PopCon loved you guys. It was just like, oh my gosh, they were so nice. I love
Oh.
watching them.
Well, thank
Oh,
you.
that's great.
We love PopCon, so
yes.
Oh yeah. Totally like an indie tradition.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
we never miss it.
yeah.
Yeah. No. Have you ever thought about maybe doing the live podcast stage here with something House of Branching Paths before?
I'd be open to that idea, absolutely.
Yeah.
Something for us to
Try to
to
pull
look
it
at.
off on
No,
it.
yeah, if we can pull off something.
I've
with
got
it.
I got a guy coming who's doing like an audio drama, but it's like documentary style, and he's like, I've got a. He sent me this theme he once played the entire time he's reading through his stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe Carol Ann and Mark couldn't, but Lady Morgana and
Oh.
Grandmaster Emrys could do
True.
something like that, yes.
I have had a magician up here before.
Hey.
Oh,
It-
nice.
We
Audience
can
was great. I don't know if the recording.
Yes, a
and
magician in audio only.
what happened was he got signed in the wrong place. I'm like, what are you gonna do podcast wise? He's like, I don't know. This is supposed to be a panel. I'm like, this is not a panel. So, but we made it work. People had fun. He had a good crowd. So
Just not,
Worked out.
maybe the listeners the next day were a little confused. But
yeah, I'm like, here's your recording.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Enjoy.
Imagination is the gateway.
Right,
to-
yeah, we're
Right.
gonna test it right now. So are you guys here for the whole weekend, or are you doing just one day again?
No, we are just going to go ahead and do the one day
Woo.
again. Yeah.
We got to get you back for the weekend
I know.
sometime.
Yeah.
It's a goal for next year.
House of
Okay.
Branching Paths, the booth.
Oh, that would.
Yeah,
be
there you
nice.
go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Make a little cave. You walk in, and then like, oh, there's an adventure going on in here. There. You go.
Oh,
Fire to sit
yeah.
around and hear stories.
Because you have the budget for that, right? I
Yeah,
just.
yeah, you know.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, there you go. So, very, very, very cool. What's the future have in store for House of Branching Paths?
Right now, we have season 3 in the midst of coming out. Episode 7 just came out on Thursday, and we added some more performers this season. I built a brand new audio booth for it to up
Ooh.
our audio quality, and we are actually introducing original stories for the first time this season
Oh,
that were
that's
written by some of our
awesome.
storytellers, and I guess announcement to everybody out there that this season we also, our in-house composer made an original musical that
Oh,
Oh, wow.
spoiler.
presenting. So
And where can people find your podcasts?
Yeah, so you can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. And our YouTube actually has all the subtitles up as well, so you can follow along. And season 1 on our YouTube also is ASL interpreted. So.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that.
So, have you ever thought about doing like another, not House of Branching Paths, but something less fantasy based and going into a different genre or something? Or
we've talked about it. We actually, the two of us, instead of just founding like the House of Branching Paths as a company, we've founded a production company so that we can look at different projects like that in the future, and whether it's a different audio project or stage.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to do a project with us, the House of Branching Paths is under the umbrella of Round To It Productions, because eventually we'll get around to it.
oh, that's good.
Oh, I love that. That's my new motto.
I had a friend who had Whip Productions, which was Work in Progress Productions.
There we
So they,
Good.
yeah,
That's good.
wanted to
You must whip it.
wanted to do that. Okay. Any word to the wise to the folks out there that are audio drama hopefuls and like interested in creating like that?
You know, honestly, just do it. Like we had a bit of a leg up because I have some training in audio equipment and I had a booth and everything, but really what it comes down to is just get in front of a microphone and start getting your idea out there. And it may not be perfect at first, but perfection is the enemy of good. So
absolutely.
like,
Right,
Don't
yeah,
wait for
yeah.
it. Don't
Yeah.
wait for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
keep reading, keep dreaming. If you have something you want to do and something you want to say, there's somebody who it will impact and somebody who wants to hear. So
Oh, I love
Excellent.
that.
Excellent.
I
Well,
love that.
I won't keep you two any longer, but thank you for popping in
Yes,
at
thank you so
the live
much.
podcast stage, and good luck tonight, and hope to hear more from you in the future.
all right, thank you so much.
All right,
Thanks, guys. Good luck. I know it's really tight in
I
here.
know.
Sorry.
All right, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Is next our 3?
So our next guest isn't quite here yet, but you want to talk about Anime Crossroads a little bit?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can sure talk about Anime Crossroads. We have our badges already on sale. If you're looking for another Indiana convention, we are over in Plainfield. So just a hop, skip, and a jump from here. Free parking. Not free soda or free sunblock, though. That is Holiday World. We offer dances, panels, a maid cafe that actually serves food, which is a great selling point. And also a lot of 18+ stuff. So we've got like a burlesque show, and then we've got drag race, drag shows. Those are all ages. But this is our 16th year.
Wow.
So I feel like we've really got it down to a science, how to have a good time.
There you go. There you go. Can I come to it sometime?
Yeah, actually, you've been invited every year.
No, I have not.
I meant to say you've been banned
Oh,
every year.
that's it.
I could
Okay.
lift that. I
Fair
could
enough.
lift that. I'll think about it.
Fair enough.
Oh, Monster High girls, you look amazing. Sorry about that.
There you go. As happens in the live, so people listening back are like,
Yeah.
I've always wondered, but my listeners do like these live things, even though you kind of have to be there to get some of it. But
Well, I saw a Frankenstein, a Ghoulia, and a Draculaura, and they were amazing.
they were great.
Yeah.
Who are you dressed up as today?
So I am Rangiku Matsumoto. I am
Okay.
from Bleach, and I am a Soul Reaper. So,
Oh, all right.
yeah, pretty awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, our next guest is supposed to be KJ.
KJ.
Yeah, she is putting on PurrCon, which is on the exact opposite corner
They
from
have
us
a
right now.
2-day-old kitten over there, so she may be in a bit of a feeding.
Yeah,
snafu.
she said she specifically wanted 220.
220.
220. And so I had to base this whole thing off that. But
Well,
she
as
may,
you should, because KJ is America's sweetheart.
She is America's sweetheart, but
She
there
should
are
be protected and treasured.
within PopCon there is another con going on, and it's a PurrCon.
It is, and it's exactly what you think. Purr.
Yeah, there's all sorts of animal, very
Kitties.
feline-leaning
Yes.
stuff going on there, and there's what's the dog's name? The prayer dog
I don't know.
or something.
We're horrible
There's one
people.
dog over there, and yeah, so that's a big new thing. They have a stage. They have like an improv show going on today. They there's stuff about adopting pets. There's all sorts of swag over there. So
That's amazing. So
but
PopCon.
she's worked very hard to put that on.
That's amazing. PopCon supporting animals in multiple ways. We're sitting right next to reptiles.
Yeah, we're next to reptiles over here.
Yeah.
Cats over there, reptiles over here.
Here I
But they're both
am,
purple.
stuck in
The
the
PurrCon
middle.
logo is purple, so they're both
Ah.
it must be like animal code or
Yeah,
something like
I
that.
think so. We are not privy to that. I don't think.
Yeah.
We got the podcast code, all black.
all black.
Murder.
So yeah, we've got some time here, I guess.
Well, Brandon, I know that you're obsessed with movies.
I am.
What's the best movie you've seen recently?
Recently?
Yeah, like the most recent stands out in your mind, comes to your mind first.
I mean, the one I like the most this year is like Sinners, which that makes me
saw
unoriginal,
Sinners. but
I like that one quite a
Is
bit.
that unoriginal to like a new
It's
movie?
very well. It's made a lot of money and it's very well liked. So
Well,
I-
I mean, I think it was a good movie too. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. I think it's been a while since we saw somebody do the Eddie Murphy thing,
yeah,
like play themselves as
Right.
multiple characters. But I think he did it really well.
yeah.
um,
I will say. So let me go back to last year because my favorite movie of last year was more obscure.
Okay,
It's called The Last Stop in Yuma County.
I did not see that one.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. It's about there's a gas station in Yuma County. It's like a desert road with no gas station, and like they're waiting on the gas truck to come refill. So everybody who comes in has to go sit in this diner and wait. But like
Oh,
two of the people that
no.
come just robbed a bank,
Yep.
and
Classic.
they're really nervous about who can recognize them and stuff. And it's a
Mhm.
little intense in there. It's got Jim Cummings, the director actor, not the voice actor that we've had here at
Thank you for the
PopCon.
clarification.
Well, many people have booked him for interviews thinking he's the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
So
The same thing happens with me with Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Like all the time, people think I'm Kylie Jenner,
Yeah.
and I'm just like constantly getting interviewed.
there you go.
For those listening and not watching, I look nothing like Kylie Jenner.
Well, he looks nothing like the other Jim Cummings. It's just their names and being like an actor and stuff. But yeah, it's got him and Jocelyn Donahue, who I like a lot. She was in House of the Devil way back in the day, and
Yeah.
I think she was in one of the Insidious movies and stuff.
Okay.
But it's
and it's still
pretty
got a
intense
hold on you, this movie,
yeah,
huh?
Oh no, I liked it a lot. It's
Yeah.
very Brandon, very visual with everything it does.
I like that.
But yeah,
Did you see Predator Killer of Killers?
Yeah.
Because I'm, obviously anime
yeah,
gal.
I watched that. That was some cool
I
stuff.
thought that
yeah.
was so good. So good.
I would have ordered them differently because two of them, the first two kind of felt the same.
Oh,
they had the
yeah.
same idea,
Yeah,
and I would have
put
yeah.
the American in the middle.
yeah. But I know the last one had to go last for reasons. But
Yeah.
no, that was a cool one.
It was really
I
good.
did like that.
Yeah.
I also watched Batman Ninja 2. That's an anime.
Okay, I haven't
Yeah.
watched that one yet.
Yeah. It was okay. It wasn't as good as the first Batman Ninja.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, gosh, can't think of.
Well, the
can't think of it.
Minecraft movie is
Minecraft.
now
Oh,
streaming.
I watched that.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I mean, I like feel-good movies like that, and I'm a huge.
Oh.
I myself
All right.
yearn for the mines,
Okay.
so I was happy with it. Plus, I
not
don't know
for
if
me.
you know this.
Not for me.
PopCon, or maybe it was Comic-Con, had Jason Momoa in Indy once.
Okay.
I came dressed as Daenerys,
All right.
and I got 2 hugs from him at least. So
Oh.
anything with Jason Momoa in it is Meg coded,
Okay.
and I will watch,
All right. Fair enough.
of course.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Not my favorite of his work, but he was
Well,
fun.
no, of
I
course
actually
not.
thought he was fun in it.
Yeah.
But I watched that one and I was like, "Ooh, not my thing." Not my thing.
That's okay. It's not all meant for you.
No,
everyone,
it's definitely
you know?
not. No, I am not. I do not go into everything thinking, yeah, everything's got to be made for me.
I hope not.
Yeah, I
I would
support
just-
things that are and are not. So, yeah. Oh, we still got a couple minutes for our next guest. Well, KJ says she is on her way.
Oh, KJ, move
So-
those little corgi legs, honey.
So,
She comes flying,
we'll
slides
have
in like
extra
risky
details for
business.
PurrCon.
I do. I want to hear about the kitties and how we can adopt and how we
Mhm.
can support them, even if we can't adopt today.
Right? And following KJ, we'll have uploads of fun. So,
Yeah.
they'll be over here shortly after. There she comes. She's hustling.
Oh, look at that in
She's
her
going.
cat ears.
Oh, my
She's
gosh.
got some cheetah print.
Yep.
KJ,
Oh,
you're
my
looking
gosh.
fabulous, babe.
Here she comes.
Y'all
yeah,
so ready,
quickly,
babe.
yes. Very ready. Welcome, welcome. What mic do you want?
Yeah, sit wherever.
Nobody wants to sit by me.
That's why I'm on mic 4 and he's on mic 1.
We have the Batman. Can you pass the salt seating distance?
Yes. Yep. I highly recommend that you sit this far away from Brandon.
All right. So break down the PurrCon for us.
Yeah, I just came running. I got distracted by the cat-tastic comedy that's happening with
Okay.
the second breakfast improv over there. So it is literally it is cat entertainment and cat education and cat shopping, and I mean, if you love cats.
Yeah, I was going to say you had me at cat. So,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'll tell you that the thing that's a hit already is we have these kitten therapy sessions.
Oh my gosh.
So in the very back corner over there, there's a private booth, and inside that booth are the most magnificent, fluffy, lovely kittens.
Oh my gosh.
And so, like, you know how like, when you're at PopCon,
Absolutely.
sometimes you need a minute.
From
you're like-
you need a break from the socializing and yeah.
Yeah, so you can take 10 minutes and hang out with fluffy, adorable kittens.
That's amazing. And you say in the back, but actually PurrCon is right inside the
Oh.
H doors.
Right.
And
Technically the front.
yeah,
For those
yeah,
at home, the
front.
H doors.
H doors, and then once you come in, you're gonna turn right and go all the way to the wall.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a red carpet, so you can take pictures.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, we rolled out the red carpet for cat people here at PopCon.
Cool.
Oh, you know what? They're the best people, cat
They are.
people. And I heard you guys got maybe a drop this morning of a little tiny kitten.
Yeah. So in the middle of like setting up, and I got a text, and this is what these foster moms do. Like, they're amazing. She's like, I'm gonna be a little late. There were kittens dropped at Animal Care Services. They're 2 days old.
Oh, good.
I have to go get them. So
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
there are 2-day-old kittens.
Oh my
And I was like, yes, go get them. 7 of them.
Oh, 7. Wow. Do you guys have the incubator like over? Oh, yeah.
So their foster mom is a vet tech, so
Perfect.
she knows how to do
Oh,
all
yeah.
of the things. It's insane. Like, it's like having an infant.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to set 2-hour timers. You got to help them go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
help you. Yeah,
Yeah.
scrub that little back area.
That's
and
right.
Get them to go.
Keep their eyes clean because their eyes aren't even open yet, right?
Man, How do you know so much about this? You
Oh,
should be over
right.
on the PurrCon stage.
There you
I
go.
love cats. I told you had me.
I,
at
I
cats.
signed her first.
When does it?
She's
When,
my deal.
when do you get to leave him? What's a good time?
Well, I leave him at 2:50, but then I am running the Anime Crossroads booth as well.
She's important.
But-
okay, I see how it is. Well, in between, take a break.
I will.
Take 10 minutes and hang out with kittens.
Absolutely.
Then, just to
Everybody
be
should.
clear, there is no chance the snakes and kittens will meet at PopCon. None.
Isn't that funny?
None.
That's the perfect placement, opposite sides of the rooms.
Yep. Yep. The reptiles are as far away as they can be.
And those reptiles are not hungry, so nobody has to worry.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, KJ, thank you.
Oh my
Appreciate
gosh.
your time.
Thank you for having me. So yeah, if you love cats,
KJ.
come love cats with me.
All right.
Go see PurrCon and KJ and hang out with some kitties.
All right. And now we have uploads of fun coming to this. Their first time on the podcast stage. Yeah. No. Wherever you want to sit, wherever you feel most comfortable. All right.
Nice.
Welcome back to PopCon.
Thanks
for having us.
Which PopCon number is this for you?
This is PopCon number 3. We did Indy, Louisville, and now back to Indy.
Back to Indy. It feels
Yes.
like more.
I know.
Feels like more. Like you're now in my class of like, I feel good about the weekend when I see you guys. Like I'll see you guys at a hotel or something. All right, yep,
I
it's
feel
gonna
good
be a good
about
weekend.
That too. I
Yeah,
feel good about that too.
yeah. There you go. I'm like, all right.
Thank you.
It's a comfort thing. There's certain people I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a good weekend. So, for people listening later at home,
Yeah.
or people in the audience, tell people who you are and what you do real quick.
Okay. We're Uploads of Fun. We make comedy online. We're, for lack of a better term, social media influencers. I'm Josh.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Jackson.
Yep.
All right.
We're a family.
Your family,
Yeah.
Ray,
We're my sons, not brothers.
hailing from.
Memphis, Tennessee.
I didn't have there was no confusion.
Okay,
I knew.
all right.
Yeah, you're
Damn it.
not that young.
No, it's fine. I have 3 questions in my head, and I
Okay.
about spit them all out at once. But how long ago did you start on this?
About 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Mhm.
And then I've noticed, so some of your stuff that I watch is like shock value stuff, right? Like this guy doing this
Sure.
with his son, like
Yeah,
saying these
yeah,
things
yeah.
with his sons,
Yeah.
which is really awesome, I think.
Yeah,
Good
it's fun.
parenting, right?
Well, it's given us a place to for my kids to talk about anything and everything. It's made
Yeah.
them feel safe, because what I noticed when we started doing this, parents would comment or kids would comment and say, "Man, my parents would just be so angry if I said something like this." And
Yeah.
I'm like, they're just trying to like talk and figure things out. So it's been really cool. But yes, the questions we ask are very awkward.
That's the enjoyment of it all and
Yeah.
stuff like that. When you're at PopCon, do you create some of your material while here, or do you just kind of enjoy best you can and meet people?
Well, we meet as many people as we can. We've tried to start filming some like prank videos on each other during cons. Those are pretty funny. If there's some dead time, I'll do some writing, things like that. But we did something. We do some stories and things like that. We did in the hallway with everyone waiting in line. Can I get a hoo-yah? And
Okay.
See who does it, stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you find other influencer people and like collaborate with them during the weekend or set up future endeavors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, Peter Prankster's here. If you guys don't know who he is, go check him out. He lives in Memphis as well.
Okay.
So we're pretty much BFFs by now. If he listens to this, that's the first time he's hearing that probably, but we're best friends. But we hang out and collab all the time, and we're definitely going to get some more collabs in with the people that are here. I think that'll be pretty fun.
Is he's part of the Uploads of Fun universe?
Yeah.
He's a spin-off.
He's a character called Blind Bob.
Blind Bob. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Have you done anything with like, Gary the barbecue chef? Because he's been in a couple shows now.
We took some pictures with Gary. We haven't done any collabs just yet.
Gotcha.
But I mean, the weekend is, just starting, so you never know.
Gotcha. I have to ask you, because you're in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find the word content a bad word? Do you feel you're doing something that's a bad, or is just like it is what it is?
No, that's just something real artists say to like come down on you for making your art, and it's like, okay, just I've listened to some podcasts with some other celebrities and things where they scoff at social media and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, there is parts of it to scoff at because it is it is what it is. But we work really hard at this. We write.
No, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, we work. We write all our own stuff. We try to do all original stuff, and just we're trying to build a brand, not just have a viral video.
Yeah, even the person eating food in their driver's seat is working hard. it's.
You're right.
Yeah.
That stuff is not easy.
Yeah. I was gonna make a parody video one time where I was gonna get it and drop it on the way to the car, having to keep going back into the restaurant and get the but I didn't have the time for that. To keep doing the thing. But yeah, so no, it's very hard. Is there any sort of pivot you guys want to do not out of, but in addition to the videos you make?
I mean, cons are one of the things that we wanted to do because we met so many people in public, and people would ask us to do meet and greets, and we're like, that doesn't seem super safe, kind of a thing. So we started trying to go to cons, and PopCon was our first one. It's in the baby stages, but we are in talks with a production company through our agent to do a movie.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and we just got an entertainment lawyer, and we have the contract kind of set, and we're talking to writers right now, so that's where we're at.
Very cool, very cool.
The goal is to always kind of get into traditional media, but social media is still viable, and I think it's still in its infancy for influencers and things like that.
Cool.
I think when people think influencer, they hear a bad word, and they see those fashion influencers and things like that, but that's not what it is.
No, definitely not. And there's people that just hold up a product, whatever. But the stuff you're doing is you. Even when you do something like that, you make it an event.
We try to make it for whoever we're working for, and we only work for people that we would actually use their product. We want to make them something they're proud of, and they come back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two of you. Are you both in public school, private school?
Homeschool.
Homeschooled. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have an issue of going to school and people being like,
Well, we used to
what did you do?
We used to go to public
We used-
school.
Yeah.
And people would kids would recognize us, and they would just ask for shout-outs and
Yeah,
follows.
for
and
smiles.
Can you
they-
say my name in a video?
Oh yeah, all the time.
How do you guys handle the being so young and seeing some of the feedback you get, comments, things like that? If they're from positive to negative, do you try not to keep a big head and try not to get too down, or how do you handle that? Being
Well,
your
most haters don't even know how to spell.
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
I just delete the comment.
Yeah.
Very positive comments. Don't let it go to your head, but we really appreciate it.
Yeah. And you guys hitting
Beautiful.
hitting a success at such a young age, do you foresee yourself continuing with this, or is there something you want to use this to move to?
I mean, this has been going on.
When you want to be a lawyer or something?
Oh, heck no.
Heck no.
I've seen too much Better Call Saul to
Oh, yeah.
not want
There
to
you
be a
go.
lawyer.
Exciting to watch, not to live, right? Yeah.
No, I do not. Oh, my gosh.
I'd work with Bob Odenkirk, though, just in case he's
Oh,
listening.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Well, you could be in your movie. There you go.
Oh, that's
Upload's a fun
amazing.
movie.
Yeah.
So is the movie going to be just something you guys write, or yourselves spun into a movie? The uploads.
So we have a concept, but once we present that to the writer, we'll see what they think about it. It'll be a comedy movie. It'll be featuring uploads of fun. We will play ourselves, but it won't just be. It'll be more like a Hot Rod style movie. A lot of different sketches.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah,
just put into one kind of a thing. But yeah, we're pretty excited about that. I would love Bob Odenkirk in that. That would be great.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk in
That's
it.
a good
Yeah,
idea.
the upload's a fun movie with Bob
We'll give you
Odenkirk.
credit for the idea.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
It started in a conversation.
Yeah,
but yeah,
okay.
Special thanks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shout out.
Special thanks, parentheses, People are like, what did he know? So, I don't know. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, what, God, I don't want to make, we still have time if you
Nice.
want. Yeah.
Cool.
What do you, you've now been in Indianapolis a couple times. What, any favorites you found in the city?
I mean, we basically just stayed downtown. We really like the Yard House restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And I just found out today there's a Alamo Draft House here.
Yeah, it just opened this year, yeah.
Have you been?
I haven't been yet. I go to I'm a snob. I go to this theater in Noblesville because they have the appropriate aspect ratio on their screens. That's what I like about it. It's clean. It's nice. It's a really good theater. The prices are great, but they have the 239 screen.
Okay.
So when the big movies are on, they're big, and most of them have the little 178 screen. And then when the bigger movies come, they have the black bar top and bottom, which makes them smaller.
Yeah, that's
in
not
concept.
that's not a snob. That's a nerd, right?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the right place then. But yeah, no, I haven't. But I'm going to go check it out. But yeah, we got an Alamo Draft House here. Have you the Yard House? Have you had the cheese curds there?
No.
They're actually really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to try
I
that.
just ate there last night.
Where is somewhere we should go?
Somewhere you should go. There's this little dive on the end of like corner of South Street and maybe Capitol.
Okay.
And it's called like the Whistle Blower or something like that. And it's a little dive. Huh? Whistle stop. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome food.
Okay.
The garage. So if you go down to Mass Ave, there's a place called the Garage Hall. It's a food court, but it's not like McDonald's, Arby's, and stuff. It's all like there's Brazilian food. There's all sorts of crazy stuff there, and there's like a duck pin bowling place across the street.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. So there's cool stuff. The mechanic. Yeah. There we go. She's there all the time. She knows. So yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys taking time. I know you have a busy weekend and lots of fun and stuff, and talking to you with email and stuff. Talking about collaborating. We'll do something sometime soon.
Sounds good.
So
good to see you again.
Well, thank you. Uploads are fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Very cool. Thanks.
All right. Hey, no problem, man. One day we'll see the videos we made.
Yeah.
They're still out there somewhere. I use you as a reason to be like, can we get? They were asking about it. They were asking.
Well, you have to wait till Mom's
So,
done.
I know we're gonna be aged differently by the time they come out. All right, Megan.
Can I come back to the big kids table now?
Yeah. I just muted myself. So, our next guest isn't here yet, but we have a impromptu guest in the crowd.
Oh, who?
He's a local author.
I thought I recognized
Big-time musician.
him. Yeah. Uh-huh.
His name is Maxson.
Woo!
Come onto the stage, sir. Yeah,
The crowd goes wild.
I'm just joking. Stay in your seat. No, get up here.
Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Right before you sit down. Just kidding.
Welcome back to PopCon Press.
Hey, thank you.
Are you on?
You are muted.
Are you? No.
Yo.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to be here.
Check one.
Yeah. So, what brings you back this weekend?
I'm hosting a panel in 20 minutes upstairs about indie author publishing and promotions.
Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, I feel like all authors want to talk about, and I understand this, is character and plot and how to create cool stories, but the only thing people want to know about is how to get it read.
Sure, yeah.
So we're going to talk about it today in 20 minutes, room 241.
Wow.
241.
That's incredible. I feel like you're right. Like, people actually need to know how to get it published and get it on people's Kindles and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their own unique imagination, right? But that publishing part.
And I'm a firm believer that art should be about like primarily self-expression and kind of, you know, doing something that's satisfying for yourself. But I think I'm fair to admit that it's way more fun when you're sharing it.
Yeah,
you know, beyond just doing it for yourself. For the most part, of course, there's exceptions, but.
Well, I think we all like a little validation.
Yeah.
So if somebody's reading your stuff and you're getting compliments, it's like motivation to keep writing or keep creating.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And Preston, what are some of the books that people can read from you?
Oh, thanks for asking. Yes. My latest one is my first nonfiction. It's called Chinatown Troubadour, and I'm super excited about it. I found someone that I met for about 10 minutes 30 years ago, and I documented the journey to find him, to interview him, but we wound up becoming like very close friends. So that's what the story is about.
Gotcha.
So you met someone for 10 minutes and they had that much of an impact on you that you had to go find them again.
Exactly.
And that's what the story is.
Exactly.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I had no clue how to find them either. I didn't know their real name, didn't know where they lived. They weren't. They were a ghost on the internet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
It took me 2.5 years, but I found them.
Holy Toledo. Now
And
that's dedication.
They were right where I left them.
Oh, wow.
I also didn't. I didn't.
Usually you go back to the first place, maybe.
I did at about the 1.5 year mark, and I missed them.
Oh, no.
And then, but I didn't know where to look. I was just like walking around a town.
Yeah.
You know, not helpful. But
Gotcha.
no, I'm really excited about that book.
All right.
You know what I'm also excited about?
Uh-oh.
I'm excited about the next con I'm going to.
Oh, yes.
Do you know what it is?
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's the first ever Saturday of the Jackal. Some people call it
Oh.
Jackal Con, or in French, Shaka Con.
Chicago.
No, it's in my garage.
Con.
And it celebrates the 1973 Fred Zinnemann classic, Day of the Jackal, the major motion
Okay.
picture.
Okay, I haven't seen that one, but I have no doubt Brandon's
It's
probably
been in
seen it
years
10
in the
times.
works. It was supposed to happen last year.
No, but we got it this year. And
We
if
got it
you-
this year.
If you watch the movie between now and the end of August, you might get the invite.
Yeah,
Okay,
you might get to come
ooh,
to Saturday
alright.
of the Jackal.
Noted. Day of the Jackal.
Saturday of the Jackal.
Saturday.
Saturday.
The
of
movie's
the
Day of the Jackal, but the con is Saturday of the
Well,
Jackal.
they're both burned in my brain now.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so one more time, where can people go to the panel?
Yep,
for you?
the panel that I'm about to lead on indie author publishing and promotions is right upstairs. It's room 241, and I have a couple other authors that have booths in here that are going to meet me up there. We're all very different. We've done it in different ways, so the idea is just to, I don't claim to be an expert in it. We're just sharing our experiences and, of course, answering any questions where we can.
All
That's
right, well, thank you.
awesome.
And for the first time on the podcast stage with you on it, we have a recording, so that's good.
Woohoo!
Yeah, remember that Fort Wayne PopCon? We couldn't
course.
record anything. We just yapped.
I'm
Oh,
honored. It was great to
no.
see you, man. It was great to see you.
Yes,
All right.
you. My name is Meg.
Next, we have a young gent from the film festival coming to join us. His name is Nicholas Rohrman.
Come on up, Nicholas.
He can come on to the stage. Here he comes.
Well, howdy do.
Hello.
I was kind of hoping to sit there so I could be as far away from Brandon as I could.
It's,
Yeah.
it's definitely advised, but it doesn't matter.
I've literally
It's
taken 2
already on
showers
you.
today, guys.
I know.
Two.
You keep telling
I keep
people.
telling
I feel like you have
people that.
something to prove.
Yeah.
If you took 2 showers,
When there's
you
no
wouldn't have to
AC
tell
on
me.
in the vendor hall, you will sweat.
I
Okay, but
know,
if you're
I know.
listening to this and not viewing it right now, actually, Brandon does not stink, and he
No.
is very well liked. So,
But he
let's
does
just
have
clear it
stink
up.
lines coming off of him like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It happens. It happens. Okay, so how's the film festival coming this year?
Film festival is going great. We've got 71 films from a lot of different filmmakers. Over 15 different countries are represented in the film festival as well. And we're in room 130 and 131 the whole weekend. There's always something playing.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gotcha. What kind of blocks you got set out for this year?
Oh, right now, actually, as if you guys want to stop listening to this stuff, head on over to room 131. We've got a fan film block going on right now.
Okay.
That has a Ghostbusters fan film made by the Circle City Ghostbusters, who have a booth right over there.
Oh, wow.
There's a Daredevil fan film, a Batman fan film, A-Train from The Boys. Someone made a fan film
Oh,
about
wow.
that.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Got that there. There's also another fan film block. I believe it's tomorrow. That is a Star Trek block. We have a couple
Oh,
of
cool.
Oh,
Star
there you
Trek fan films that
go.
are made. One that's a digital animated puppet
Oh, nice.
fan film,
I like that.
which is really fun. Yeah, we have documentaries. We have a music video block, Saturday morning cartoons, dramas, horror, thrills. We just have so
Oh.
much stuff going
Is it
on.
an all ages room?
It can be. There is a
God.
warning on the door letting people know that there may be things that you might not
Okay.
want kids to see.
So parental discretion.
Yeah, parental discretion. If
Is
you're going to the
advised.
horror one, maybe be on the lookout.
Right.
Some of the films have explicit language. Some of them have violence.
Those are my favorite kinds. So
Explicit violence?
all of it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's great. But yeah, we have a very large swath. So I would definitely check out the Film Fest on whatever piques your interest.
What's the furthest distance traveled this year for someone who made a film
Oh.
to come check it out?
That's a great question. I don't have the details of everyone who's here. In the past years, people have attended the film festival and then emailed me later, and they were like, "Had a great time." Like, you didn't say hi.
Yeah.
I'm not sure everyone that's here. So far, I have met a filmmaker from Los Angeles.
Okay.
But it's still the first day. I do know we have films from Poland, Italy, Russia, Canada. The long, far-off land of Canada. But there's a lot of different. So I'm not sure who all is going to be here, but I'm excited to meet all the filmmakers that I can.
Gotcha. And the awards, are they Sunday?
Yeah, the awards
Okay.
are Sunday in room 130 at 4:30 p.m.
And that award, is that going to those fan flicks that you're playing?
There is a best fan film category.
Okay.
But we have 30 different award categories.
wow.
Some of which, all of them get a certificate. Some of which get a trophy as well. A little custom
Okay.
3D printed trophy that I have
love
cooking
that.
up. That's really cool.
All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Very cool. And when you're not film festing, you have a little comedy.
Yeah, I do a little
Going
comedy.
on.
I do. I'm one of those one of those degenerates. But yeah, I'm a comedian and filmmaker based in Chicago. My name is Nicholas Rohrman. You can find me at Nicholas Rohrman on social media, or my sketch comedy group is at So Far So Good Show.
So far, so good.
But we perform in Chicago, and we travel around to New York and different places, just taking our shows wherever
Doing
we
a lot
need
of
to
stuff
go.
at like the Laugh Factory too.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
I got a
wow.
monthly show at the Laugh Factory, a weekly run that's a couple month on, month off at the Annoyance Theater. So I'm all over that city. You can find me wherever.
I own this town.
That's right.
Open your eyes, and I'm there. I'm in front of you. If you go visit, you will see me.
Look with your special eyes.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, well, I think that's our time for today.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up, Nicholas. Megan.
Yeah.
Meg.
Hey.
Go with Meg.
Either
you
my
want a bit
government
stage
name is
Meg?
fine. I just like Meg. Megan feels like I'm getting in trouble, so I will answer to either for sure.
Okay, you're getting Megan then. So you can
you
feel like you're in trouble
yeah,
every time.
That's fine. You're gonna get an attitude every time anyway, so might as
I could
well.
call you Megan and get the attitude too, so
Yeah,
it's all
that's
good.
true.
All right. Well, appreciate you coming up here, spending an hour.
My pleasure.
Yes.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I
Nicholas,
refuse to get up.
thanks to Prez for his impromptu
Yeah.
interview. KJ for PurrCon, Uploads of Fun, The House of Branching Paths, and Anna of Secret Games. The podcast stage is going to take a little break, and when we come back, Outside the Box will be. This is their second time doing the podcast show. They're the robotics people that are in the other. Where are they located? Are they in the other room?
I don't know.
Okay, they're next.
You're the
but
boss.
on the other side of this wall, there's robot battles going
So
on.
we can just punch through it, or
No, you can just go around.
Oh, walk
through
around.
there and
Got
then
it.
go in the proper entrance.
Heard.
So
Thanks, Brandon.
they don't not supposed to take that. All right. Well, thank you everyone. Podcast stage will be back at 3.
Thank you for listening. The Brandon Peters Show is a Creative Zombie Studios production. Produced by Brad Shoemaker and Brandon Peters. Written and edited by Brandon Peters. Announcer vocals by Jessica Alsman. Theme song by Metavari. Web design and show art by Brad Shoemaker with Brandon Peters. All music and clips featured in the episode are property of their respective studios, and no infringement is intended. Additional information on this and other episodes at BrandonPetersShow.com. For any inquiries, press opportunities, or sponsorship, contact mail at BrandonPetersShow.com. The show is available on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere podcasts are found.